Hey everyone, it's Ryan here with my WWE TLC 2017 predictions. Almost fucked that up, I managed to save it. So it's tomorrow night. I was going to do some predictions a couple of days ago for it. Luckily, I didn't because there have now been two changes due to a few superstars being ill, which I found out after work yesterday. I came back and I was like, "Oh, this is happening and this is happening." I was like, "Oh my god!" So there have been two changes to matches, which I'll explain in the rest of the predictions. But as for now, I'll go through the card with you and my predictions. We've got Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox in the pre-show match, which I really don't care for. It's Alicia wants a rematch because she lost to Sasha. Mm. So I'm going for Sasha again. Again, don't really care for this match. It's going to be about 5-10 minutes. Not really worth it. We've also got Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James for the Raw Women's Championship. I've gone for Alexa Bliss for this one. It'll be a nice way to sort of put her over someone of legendary status such as Mickie James. I feel like it'll be a good 15 minutes or so. Like Nia's taken time off as well. Everyone assumed that she did the same as Neville and just walked out. But apparently according to Nia and Alexa, it's just because of the work schedule, and she just needs some time to rest and recover from just how grueling it is. And as like I said, a few people got ill and stuff because of their grueling way they're having live shows, house shows, and everything. It's just so busy constantly and constant travel. We've got the debut of Asuka going against Emma. Emma won a fatal four-way match. Can you really call yourself a winner if your prize is to face Asuka and probably get killed by her? If anyone's going to get killed by her, I would say Emma's definitely the one to take the fall in this one above the Raw roster. It's going to be a simple win for Asuka. It's simple. Debut. Why not? We've got Kalisto versus Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship. I've gone for Kalisto. He's a much better champion than Enzo is. Enzo is basically developing as a character. I do like where his character is at the moment. But him as a Cruiserweight champion was the worst thing they could have done. Sure, put him in the Cruiserweights, have some matches, build him up, and then maybe make him champion. But for him to be champion straight away just basically spits in all the faces of the Cruiserweights. Hence why Neville decided to walk out on Raw last week. Was because he didn't want to lose to someone like Enzo. Because one, he has not made himself very likable backstage. And two, he is pretty much the opposite of what the Cruiserweight division represents. Sure, he's small enough to be a Cruiserweight, but he's not as good as all the Cruiserweights in there. And Kalisto is the best addition. Kalisto should have been in there months ago, like when it first started. I thought that's what it would have been when it was him versus Brian Kendrick for the title last year. But they've only just put him in now. But he's a champion, which is nice. We've got Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann versus Jack Gallagher and the Brian Kendrick in a tag team match. I never realised that was taking place at TLC. I thought that happened on 205 Live. I'm guessing they're another rematch. I'm going to go for Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick. Cedric and Rich won the last one, so can't blame them for this one. So the two matches they changed. Originally, we had the Demon Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt or Sister Abigail in the Spook Off match. Well, actually, it was a regular. I think it was a regular match. It's not even like a fucking gimmick match. Like, that's the worst part. So it's a singles match, but they've now changed it because of Bray's not well. So it's now Finn Balor versus AJ Styles in a cross-brand match. This is a match everyone's wanted for ages. I'm not saying that it's a good thing that Bray got ill. It's a shame when superstars get ill and change everything, but it's sort of been a change for the much better because no one cared about that. They wanted the feud to be over the pay-per-view before, even before that. And for now to get Finn versus AJ instead of Finn versus Bray for like the 6th time in 3 months. We've now got a dream match in Finn and AJ. I'm hoping this will potentially be one of the matches of the night as well as the main event. This one's go for a good half an hour, hopefully. And then finally, it was going to be the Shield reunion, and again, Roman's got the same illness as Bray has. I think they got it during a tour of Argentina or something. So Roman Reigns has been replaced by the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. First return into WWE ring after 11 years on such short notice. I know they were going to save it up. But the nice thing is, the thing with Kurt Angle is that The Miz has been annoying Kurt Angle, so he has a reason to be in this match. Like, they could have got someone else, but I definitely don't mind it. It definitely keeps people interested. Like, what's as big as the Shield returning to a match is Kurt Angle returning. But I've definitely got Kurt, Dean, and Seth to win this one. They're against The Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and the returning Kane, who returned on last week's Raw. They had a bet that it was Roman versus Braun in a steel cage. Everyone was supposed to be banned from ringside, yet the Miz and Cesaro and Sheamus still both came out, and then Ambrose and Seth shortly followed. But Kane returned, chokeslammed and tombstoned Roman, and then Braun hit from a power slam, so he won. So they got a fifth member, which turned out to be Kane. So it's a 5-on-3 handicap match. Like I said, I've got Angle, Ambrose, and Rollins to win this one. Also, just one thing I'm going to point out as well. I'm not sure if me from the camera gave it away, which it hasn't, which is nice. But I will be defending this. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I told myself that if I won, which I did, I won 5-3 in the end. It could have been 6-2 if I changed the triple threat match. That I would buy the full-size UK title, which I have. Look at it. So if I get 5 right in this, no, if I get 4 right in this because there's only 7 matches, then I'll keep this. If not, I'll display it somewhere else. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm never getting rid of this. This is my first full-size title, and I plan on keeping this. I've got the United Kingdom Championship. If I was going to get one, it would have been this. But I plan to defend this. And I hope you enjoy this video. I will make a reaction video, as always. I hope you enjoy TLC. I know I will now. It's definitely improved a lot. Well, it's improved one match. It's going to be a bit mediocre in the middle, but there's going to be 2 really good matches that I look forward to. And I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Right.